Hello, everyone. Jim Revelle here, the chaplain, and I'm standing here in the atrium of one of the companies I serve, and I see in the background they're getting ready for Christmas. And of course, this week is the week of Thanksgiving. And I think when I look across all of the holidays that we celebrate, Thanksgiving may be one of my favorites, and I'll tell you why. Because I think it's a time where we are given the opportunity to pause and reflect and do what our mothers told us to do, to say thank you. And there's a humility and thankfulness, and it really does cause us to sort of take an assessment of all of the things that we have been lavished with. And just for a moment, over these last couple of years, this has been quite a challenging time with the sorts of things we've faced with the pandemic, with all of the kinds of changing sort of scene in our country, just lots of things going on. And I think that's why it is most essential for us to stop and to really pause to give thanks. Now, I just want to as you're getting ready for sort of the gateway into the holiday season coming up on Thursday, certainly Thanksgiving has in it food, lots of food, family, so for some people football. But one of the things that I have found, there have been times when I've walked through the Thanksgiving day and I forgot to do something, and that's to give thanks, to stop, to pause, and to really give thanks. So my coaching tip is this. As you come into the holidays, maybe even on Thursday, you stop and you take at least 5 minutes to just quiet yourself. Maybe you want to find a quiet place. Maybe you want to close your eyes and begin just by sort of breathing out all of the stress and the frustrations and the distractions we've had over the last couple of years. Just breathe out with your eyes closed, breathe in. And for those people of faith, maybe you're breathing in the presence of the Lord into your heart and just say, God, come into my life, and I need your help. And then begin to reflect. And I'm going to just suggest that you strive for 5. And what I mean by that, strive for 5 things that you want, that you reflect on and say, I'm very grateful for this. And when you do that, be very specific. Don't just, think through, pause to think about that. And, one of the experts who studies thankfulness and how it impacts, in fact, it has astonishing benefits for us when we give thanks. But he says this, don't forget the pancakes. And what he means by that is the little things that we have daily in our life, sometimes we take them for granted and we don't realize how wealthy and how blessed, how resourced we are. And so think about those pancakes, the syrup dripping down, the fluffiness of the pancake. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking pancakes, but I'm saying in our lives we have little things that we need to dig deeper and say, well, look at that. I forgot about that. And that's what we're doing. We're refocusing ourselves from maybe negative things or difficult things or stressful things, and we're really doing an assessment of the good things that have been poured into our life. And then I would add one more thing for you to, I love this phrase, I picked this up, one of the books I was reading, thank outside the box, a little play off think outside the box. And what I mean by that is, in our lives we have some dark things that come to us, difficult things. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe a friend or maybe one of a family member has lost their job, or maybe you've had some kind of illness. Maybe there's some kind of difficulty that's come in your life. Embedded in any challenging thing, or nestled in the darkness, is some area of light or strength or it's something that's come to you. Maybe it's you've gotten the ability to deal with things in a deeper way through the challenge you've had, or maybe it's caused you to think in new creative ways because of that loss, or maybe you reflect even on the person that maybe you've lost this year within the last couple of years. But there's a thankful gift that can rise from your heart even among the things that are dark. So I'm wishing you a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have just a wonderful time. And I just want to remind you, if you need anything as a chaplain, we're available. My number is 877-322-2427. My extension is 5017, and I would love to connect with you. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving.